Hello viewers, welcome again to G Farm Africa. This is Garson, and allow me to welcome my good friend Ogenrwoth Victors. Is actually my namesake, by the way. Ogenrwoth. Good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
I've been seeing a lot of things about what you guys do here. Matter of fact, I came to know this place a few months ago when I came looking for crossbreed to help improve on my small farm. I think I've been really inspired by what these guys are doing here, and that's why I just thought of bringing them on to you guys to hear and see what they do, and perhaps you can learn a lot, just like myself who learned a lot from them. Please, could you tell us who you are?
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Ogenrwoth Victors. I'm the managing director of this farm. This is Best Animal Breeding Farm. We started it 8 years ago, and we are here.
See, the guy is really brief as a briefcase. Now, as brief as he is, I'm just requesting you to pay much attention. And I want to know, you said you began this farm 8 years ago.
Yes.
Why did you come into goat farming?
The reason why I came into goat farming, I started viewing from other people how they're doing in goat farming and future benefits, how we can generate money as an additional income on our professional work. So I realized goat farming was very good, generate muscles from the grasses.
Right. You say goat farming, you can actually generate muscles from the grass in order to get money.
Yes.
And this is why you came into goat farming. And you said that beginning this thing is very cheap. You just you need to have land and what?
You need to have land and maybe the goats.
How many you need to have?
I started with 10.
With 10?
Yes.
Okay.
With 10.
That's good for you. Yes. I began with 2, so good. And how many do you have right now?
Right now I have close to around 200 goats.
Wow.
Yes, 200 goats. Yeah.
That's interesting. And could you give us an advice on what breed to start with?
Right now I can advise farmers that hybrid is the best. One thing we have to know that it takes a shorter period of time to build the muscles, and via cost effectiveness it is very cheap to handle them, because one thing is you're going to take a shorter period of time to dispose them. After 6 months they're already matured enough.
Now, to someone who doesn't know what those hybrids are, could you give the specifications?
The specification I can start with is right now is, for us here we have boars and savannah. So the boars, they are brown in head and they have white body. Then for savannah, the whole body is white. One thing is that when you look at the weight, yes, they take shorter period of time to gain a weight compared to the locals.
Right.
You may take a local breed to generate 70 kilograms, 4 to 5 years, but for boars or savannah, it takes like 1 year or 2 years.
Man,
already
I need
70 kilograms or even 100 kilograms. Right now we have a savannah boars from South Africa that is brought newly.
Yes.
And it's close to 80 kilograms.
Wow.
Yes.
That's almost more than a human being's weight,
Yes. Almost my weight.
Almost your weight. This is really interesting. We are here today with Victor, and he's helping us, giving us great insights on goat farming, the benefits, and how you can choose and what to choose. And could you please help us to know how much someone can, prepare to get a boa or savannah?
Yes. Right now we have very many crosses for the male buck. Yes, we have very many crosses. Depends on the percentage. Now the percentage starts from 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, up to 100%.
Right.
Yes. Now we have these ones from 50 to 60 to 70. Mostly we tend to castrate them.
Right.
Because we look at the market. We need to tell people the truth and provide what is more genuine to them.
Right.
Yes. So we can start selling from 70 to 100%.
Right.
Yeah. That one ranges from 500 to 1.5, depending on the percentage, depending on the age. Yes. That's how we have to come up with the price.
Okay. Now, how can someone easily improve on their farm?
What I can advise right now to my fellow farmers and to my friend, with the locals you have, if the money is not enough, you can get the 70%, but when the money avails, you you can get 90 to 100%.
I can assure you that I'm not a farmer by profession. I am just a passionate guy who is bold enough to jump into this farming thing. And today I'm learning a lot of things from my friend and brother Ogenrwoth Victor. Like I've always been telling you that the most important thing you have to get into yourself is information, right information.
Yeah.
I want to know the different, problems you've been facing and how you overcame them.
We have a lot of challenges. One thing we have to start with the issue of land.
Right.
And animals are not human beings,
Right.
and they have to what? To eat.
Right.
So you realize you start getting problems with your communities, your neighbors. So you have to look for alternative ways where you can what? Save the animals.
Right.
So we have to shift.
Right.
Now, secondly, the issue of diseases. That is very key. We have a lot of diseases that comes in. For example, we have trypanosomiasis that comes in. We have the heart water. We have pneumonia. A lot of diseases that comes in, and they are very alarming once they come, especially when it is the rainy season.
Right.
Then we have worm infections. So, but we are trying to do our best to manage them.
Right.
Yes. Then also, management is very key.
Right.
One thing is that kills people in this business of goat farming is management. Management.
Right.
Yes. Because if you don't have a good manager, if you don't have good workers,
Right.
assure you that you're going to fail.
Right.
However much you start.
Right.
Because one thing is motivation is very key
Right.
to these workers. From the monthly pay, there are some additional benefits
Yes.
that has to come.
Right.
Not necessarily that, because you from your farm you also benefit.
Right.
Now you also take them on a humanitarian basis.
Right.
They're also part of you.
Right.
They have to benefit. They also
Right.
have families.
Right.
Yeah. So the issue of selfish mind, if you put it into this goat farming, then you will not benefit.
Not benefit.
Yes.
And I also hear some friends, losing their gods.
Yeah.
The workers steal them
Steal
and all
them.
that. I think that could be one of the causes.
Yes. Then droughts. Sometimes you realize water is not there, like this year. That's why we're trying to dig a well
Yes.
and see how we can sustain the issue of water.
Could you tell us what your goals are within the 5 years time?
One thing we are looking at is increasing the number.
Right.
With the goat farming is the number. Right now we are looking at in the next few years 500. If it means 1,000,
Right.
that's even our goal.
Right.
That is the first thing.
Right.
2, value addition.
Value addition.
That is what we are looking at, because we realize that the market may not be all that big, but once you do value addition, people eat meat.
Right.
Yes, people eat meat. People need the skin.
Right.
Yes, the excretes,
Right.
the stool.
Right.
We need it. We need them for
Organic.
manure. Yes.
Mhm.
So in the next few years, in 5 years to come, really by this time around we shall improve, and you get close to 1,000 goats here.
Fantastic.
500. Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's our dream.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And dear viewers, I just want to tell you that I've never been to a farm in West Nile doing good things like these guys do. And this is one of the reasons why I came here, and he lectures us on how, when, and all these things together. And before we let him slip off the camera, I want to request him to tell us what words of advice or whatever he has for the community, the youth in specific.
One thing I have to tell people that I'm a medical practitioner. That's one thing we have to know. So by being a medical practitioner doesn't make me to rely solely on my professional job.
Right.
Yes. So I'm trying to educate the youths, the viewers, the community, the youth, even pastors.
Right.
Yes.
So are you telling me that you are a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Praise the Lord.
Yes, amen. Yes. So one thing we have to do is let's embark on goat farming.
Right.
Yes, because it is quite different from other kind of farming. The profit is enormous, and you will never regret in this goat farming.
Great.
Yes. For the pastors, please, we encourage you that we need people who work.
Right.
You need to work hard.
Good.
And there's no way that you're going to benefit 100% from the tithe,
Right.
from what the Christians are collecting.
Right.
First of all, it is you to be an example to your flocks.
Thank you again for giving us your great thoughts and educational strategies how we can improve our livelihoods in the community using goat farming. And it's been really a great moment to catch up these thoughts with you, and I hope this is not going to be the last time, but I also hope that the viewers have gotten so much that we can put into practice. Thank you again for honoring this moment. Thank you so much.